time for Singing Down South with Jonathan Wilburn. Great Southern gospel music and refreshment for your soul. Singing Down South. Here's your host, Jonathan Wilburn.
Thank you for tuning in again to Singing Down South. We're heading into August, and back to school is right up on us. Children are getting on the buses, football practices are starting. So thank you for settling in and enjoying Singing Down South, some great Southern gospel music. You can tune in every Thursday at 7 p.m., Saturdays at 4 p.m., Sundays at 9 a.m., and Mondays at noon. We appreciate you watching and listening to some of the best music in the world, and that's Southern gospel music. We had a great time in Gadsden in June, and we thank you all for coming and supporting our concert, the Gadsden Gold Homecoming. We have some more concerts coming up. We have our Winter Gospel Sing. That's January the 4th in Gadsden at the church at Wills Creek with the Primitive Quartet, the Inspirations, and Wilburn. This singing's been going on for over 40 years. I'll have more information on that in weeks to come. But you can log on to jonathanwilburn.com or call 256-459-4769 for more information on the Winter Sing in Gadsden at the church at Wills Creek. That's coming up January the 4th with the Primitive Quartet and the Inspirations. Now to get our program started off just right, this family group comes from North Carolina. They're no strangers to Southern gospel music. They're none other than the Hoppers.
Here's a song we've probably not done in maybe 20 years, but I love this. You got to anchor to the power of the cross. Amen? Aimlessly floating, spiritually withdrawn, life's winds and waves and rising tides have left you forlorn. You say your ship can't stand another storm, and the final wave seems near. Just anchor deep to the solid rock, let the captain handle your fears. Anchor to the power of the cross. Anchor to the power of the cross. Keep your eyes on the Master when drifting and storm tossed. Anchor to the power of the cross. We're troubled on every hand, but not crushed and broken, perplexed but not desperate. So all is not hopeless. I know God has not forsaken. Though cast down, we're not destroyed. The captain stood the test of time, and he is still Lord. To the solid rock of ages I'll hold my ground when changing winds blow in and they toss me around. See, I've set my sails and attached my soul to a source that will never fail. Stand firm, weather the storm, the cross will prevail. Anchor to the power of the cross. Anchor to the power
Asheville, North Carolina, that's the mighty Kingsman Quartet, still producing great gospel music. Folks, you don't want to miss it. September the 22nd through the 28th in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. The National Quartet Convention is right up on us. Make your plans now by visiting nqc.com. Get your tickets and get ready to come to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee at the LeConte Center. All your favorite groups, Greater Vision, the Collinsworth family, the Booth Brothers, Wilburn and Wilburn, Gold City, the Inspirations, the McCameys, you name it, they're going to be there at the National Quartet Convention. Here's a little bit more about that.
Gospel music's most spectacular event, the National Quartet Convention, returns to a premier vacation destination, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Headlining the main stage of the LeConte Center are the Hoppers, Greater Vision, the Jim Brady Trio, Mark Trammell Quartet, the Collingsworth family, the Booth Brothers, Jason Crabb, and more. Plus, the largest Christian marketplace showcases the Singing News Fan Awards. Reserve your seats today. Visit nqconline.com.
The National Quartet Convention, you don't want to miss it. It's an exciting time in Southern gospel music. And Alabama, some of Georgia, I know you love good singing. Now, I've got a special announcement. I've told you a little bit about it. The National Quartet Convention is where we're going to be inducting this year's Hall of Fame inductees. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be on Tuesday of the National Quartet Convention. I know that little Ernie Phillips, who passed away recently, that used to be with the Kingsmen, he is one of the deceased that's going to be inducted. My dad, Jackie Wilburn, is going to be inducted. He passed away in 2011. The living members are Gerald Wolfe and Reuben Bean of the McCameys. It's going to be a great day on Tuesday of the National Quartet Convention. Come and be with us. It's going to be a marvelous, marvelous time that you don't want to miss. I am especially looking forward to inducting my dad, Jackie Wilburn. My mom's going to be there, our whole family, and we're looking forward to seeing you there at the National Quartet Convention. Speaking of the Wilburns, we've lined up a couple of songs that I think you'll enjoy from my family, the Wilburns, from a few years gone by. Matter of fact, this segment's called Back to Back with the Wilburns.
Many saints are leaving for heaven. They are through with their work here below. Jesus stands at the top of the mountain, saying, child, one step over is home. One step over is home in that beautiful city. Walk with Jesus down streets made of gold. Sometimes I hear singing coming nearer, I know. Praise His name. One step over is home. No fear, with His strong arms around us, hold us close till we're on that bright shore. Pain and death are forgotten in glory. No more goodbyes, we'll live forevermore. One step over is home in that beautiful city. Walk with Jesus down streets made of gold. Sometimes I hear singing coming nearer, I know. Praise his name, one step over his home. Sometimes I hear singing coming nearer, I know. Praise his name, one step over his home. Amen.
The Wilburn!
I once lived in a valley, it was dusty and dry. There were souls lost and dying on every side. Nothing was growing in that burning sand, and I was begging for a way out of that barren land. Now I was thirsty and searching when a voice tenderly said, I'll give you water if you follow me. He showed me the fountain, led me up to the brink where living waters were flowing, and he gave me a drink. Yes, living waters were flowing, and he gave me a drink. And when I drank living waters from the Master supply, he brought me out of that valley. Now I'll never die. One drink of that water freed my soul from sin, and I'll never go back to that valley again. Now I'm so glad the one who gives all life and breath had mercy on me in that valley of death. The water he gave me brought sweet peace within, and he promised I'd never get thirsty again. Now he orders my steps by a still peaceful stream, and he makes me to lie down in pasture so green. Now when I complain that I've had a hard way, he just brings to memory those Death Valley days. My God, he brings to memory those Death Valley days. And when I drank living waters from the Master supply, he brought me out of Death Valley. Now I'll never die. One drink of that water freed my soul from sin, and I'll never go back to Death Valley again. And when I drank living water from the Master supply, he brought me out of Death Valley. Now I'll never die. One drink of that water freed my soul from sin, and I'll never go back to Death Valley again. And when I drank living water from the Master supply, he brought me out of Death Valley. Now I'll never die. One drink of that water freed my soul from sin, and I'll never go back to Death Valley again. Thank God I'll never go back to Death Valley again. Well, thank you.
Get ready to set sail on the Music City Show Cruise, February 23rd to the 29th, 2020. Sailing to some breathtaking ports of call: Half Moon Cay, Bahamas, Amber Cove, Dominican Republic, and Grand Turk Island. Cabins on this trip of a lifetime start at just $698. 6 days at sea with your favorite Christian music artists: the Nealons, Jeff and Sherry Easter, the Irwins, the Music City Quartet, Jim and Melissa Brady, Michael English, the Jordan Family Band, Tim Lovelace, Wilburn and Wilburn, The Sound, Jeff Stice, Jim Sheldon, the Positive Cowboy, and more. You'll enjoy Bible studies, daily concerts, songwriting sessions, and a piano-only sing-along, luxurious staterooms, an Opry night, and special VIP events. Don't miss out. The Music City Show Cruise, February 23rd to the 29th. 29th, 2020. Call and reserve your cabin today. 1-855-346-7735. Visit themusiccityshow.com and sail away with us on the Music City Show Cruise.
That's the Music City Show Cruise. You don't want to miss it. You can call our office at 256-459-4769 and receive a free brochure. We'll be glad to mail it to you, or we can tell you how you can download a brochure. Or you can call today and make your reservations at 1-855-346-7735. That's the number on the screen, 1-855-346-7735, and that'll send you to a direct agent of the Music City Show Cruise. They can help you with all your travel plans, your hotels, how to get back and forth to the cruise. They are the experts. You tell them that Jonathan Wilburn from Singing Down South sent you. You don't want to miss the Music City Show Cruise. It's going to be an exciting event. Next here on Singing Down South, Scott Fowler and all of Legacy 5 singing a few hymns I think you'll recognize.
Glimmering stars, this world's a room so small within my master's house. The open skies, but a portion of his yard. As the tiny seed to fall, to lie asleep till waked by summer's rain. The heart grown cold
That's some great hymn singing from Legacy 5. What a great quartet. I got to kind of put on my spectacles here a little bit. I've made some notes of some things we have coming up. First of all, I want you to log on to jonathanwilburn.com, and there you can pick up our CDs, check out the cruises we're going on, the events like the National Quartet Convention, our Winter Sing that's coming up January the 4th, 2020 with the Primitive Quartet and the Inspirations. That's an annual singing that's been going on for over 40 years. You don't want to miss that one. Plus our air times at 7 p.m. on Thursdays, Saturdays at 4 p.m., Sundays at 9 a.m., and Mondays at noon. So you be sure you keep supporting great Southern gospel music. And also there is a special event we have coming up, and this is September the 29th through October the 2nd. And that's at the Mount Zion Baptist Church where Pastor Gary Ragsdale is. And we're having an event. It's a revival. And a wonderful evangelist by the name of Rick Corum is going to be speaking September the 29th, 30th through October the 2nd. So you can, Mount Zion Baptist Church is there in Alexandria. Wilburn and Wilburn will be singing for every service. So come and be with us at Mount Zion Baptist Church. That is September the 29th through October the 2nd. Now, this is my favorite part. I love to laugh. I enjoy my life. I enjoy my time that I have with my family, and a lot of that is laughter. And let me tell you what the Bible says. In Proverbs, it says, "A merry heart doeth good like a medicine." And then also, the scientific, I was looking on my telephone, and of course I use that for some special things when I'm trying to be smart, you know. During a laugh, respiration, heart rate, and blood pressure temporarily rises. Laughter improves the function of blood vessels and increases blood flow, which can help protect against heart attacks. Lord knows we need that. Laughter reduces pain and allows toleration of discomfort. So, there's none better than to keep us laughing than this man right here. He's the master of laughter. His name is Dr. Dennis Swanberg.
I want to give a little tribute to my daddy, Floyd Leon. Love my daddy. You know, my dad, I guarantee you, he's 8-track. Actually, he's record label, LP. I love my daddy. I love my little mama, Pauline Bernadine. And they're part of that great generation. And you know, my dad's getting older and his memory's not the best that it used to be. And that's been sort of tough, you know. But I relate to them, and we talk back the old days a lot, and we can remember way back there real easy. Isn't that funny? We can remember way back there. But then there's those moments that my dad does certain things in the present that shows that he's still with it in more ways than one. And this last Christmas time was a time when my dad didn't need to be driving anymore, and to give up driving is really hard. And he had a 1986 El Camino, and he bought it brand new. Been driving that El Camino all these years. Well, he gave me that El Camino. And as I was going to drive it back after Christmas, he said, "Be careful now. Don't let it get away from you. That El Camino's light in the back. Those wheels will spin on you, son." I said, "Daddy, I've rented every kind of car there is in America." And he said, "You've never rented an El Camino." And he's right. And you know what? It will spin out from under you. We took it to the Genie car wash to get it cleaned up and everything. And we were watching it come through there. You know how you look through those windows. And as I was watching that El Camino come through, my dad was standing there. And my dad started crying. Man, I'll tell you. I said, "Daddy, we don't have to take that El Camino home. We can leave it right here in the garage." And my dad said, "No, go ahead and take it. I'll probably forget about it anyway." It's amazing the thing he does remember when we talk on the phone is,
how's that El Camino?
we sent him a picture, me and my boys, in front of that El Camino with him, and made it an 8 by 10. We want him to try to remember it as long as he can. You know, all of us may have trouble with our memories, and we may not remember a whole lot. There may be a day that maybe my dad, my mom may not remember me, but I'll tell you what, I'll remember them. And I'll remember their love and their grace, their goodness to me. A couple of years ago, we were working and orchestrating things where everything's taken out of my dad and mom's name, put it in my name, because Uncle Sam is kin, but he don't need everything. And so we were working that all out. Finally, we had it all done with the lawyers and the CPAs, and we were sitting at this big board table. And I said, Daddy, do you have any question before you sign on the dotted line to sign it over to your son? And, you know, when I think about that, it's terrible that we have to do that, isn't it? But one day I'll have to do that with my boys. Good night, and no telling where that money's going to go. But I imagine my dad felt the same way. I said, Dad, before you sign, is there anything else you want to ask? And my dad said this.
Will I still be able to write my tithe check?
I said, yes, sir. You'll still be able to write your tithe check, Daddy.
Well, that's all I need to know then. Where do I need to sign?
I think I'll always remember that. My dad is not the great I am, but he sure gave me a good picture on earth of a good heavenly Father. And I would like to do that same thing for my boys. And you can too, and I can too, because Christ, the great I am, can be in you and live in and through you. And you can have that same Christ who is the same yesterday, today, and forever. You may be 8-track in an iPod world, but you can really live because this is the great I am, the Father's world. And I entreat you to enjoy this world that He's given you. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy your faithful brothers and sisters in Christ at church. Enjoy your community. Enjoy life. Life's too short not to enjoy. And as some have said, it's too long not to enjoy. So enjoy it. God bless you, Mr. and Miss 8-track. Takes one to know one. Love you. God bless you. Thanks for having me tonight.
He ain't ever done me nothing, done me nothing but good, nothing but good. Oh, he ain't ever done me nothing, done me nothing but good, nothing but good. Well, John was righteous and the devil couldn't doubt it. He surely loved the Savior, there was no doubt about it. Satan cursed his body from his feet to his head, and he told him all the truth and his cow dead. And Job
It doesn't get any better than the Isaacs, one of the most talented families in all of Southern gospel music. Ben, Becky, Sonia, and Lily still singing their style. You know, some call it bluegrass, some call it country gospel, some call it Southern gospel. I just call it Isaac sound. It's incredible. Coming up next here on Singing Down South is another segment of Back to Back with America's favorite Southern gospel quartet. This group is called Triumphant. They're from Sevierville, Tennessee.
On the stormy sea of Galilee, when he said, Peter, come to me, he was calling. Love came calling. To the dead man Lazarus in the grave, he came much too late to save. He was calling. Love came calling. Love came calling like a warm embrace. Every doubt and fear erased. He was calling. Love came calling like a faithful friend. Never be the same again. He was calling. Oh, love came calling. She had lived a life of such regret, beyond the line of grace, and yet he was calling. Love came calling. Through her veil of tears and bitter pain, she heard his voice so clear and plain. He was calling. Love came calling. Love came calling like a warm embrace. Every doubt and fear replaced. He was calling. Love came calling like a faithful friend. Never be the same again. He was calling. Oh, love came calling. Long before I ever knew the sound of what could turn my life around, he was calling. Love came calling. But when I heard the brilliant song of freedom where my heart belongs, he was calling. Love came calling. Oh, he was calling. Love came calling. Love came calling.
Good evening.
Saved by grace, I've been saved by grace. My name is in the book of life, and my sins are washed away. Saved by grace, could not find my way. But Jesus shined a light on me, and then he turned on my night to day. Now I am saved by grace. I've been saved by grace. My name is in the book of life, and my sins are washed away. Saved by grace. I've been saved by grace. It's not what I deserve, but I'm saved by grace. Now when I reach that city and the gates swing open wide, oh, I'm gonna sing redemption story of how he brought me from the other side. Now when I reach that city, the gates swing open wide, I'm gonna sing redemption story of how he brought me from the other side. Now I am saved by grace. Yeah, I've been saved by grace. My name is in the book of life, and my sins are washed away. Saved by grace. I've been saved by grace. Now it's not what I deserve, but I'm saved by grace. I've been saved by grace. I've been saved by grace. My name is in the book of life, and my sins are washed away. Saved by grace. I've been saved by grace. It's not what I deserve, but I'm saved by grace. Saved by grace. I've been saved by grace. My name is in the book of life, and my sins are washed away. Saved by grace. I've been saved by grace. It's not what I deserve, but I'm saved by grace. Yeah, it's not what I deserve, but I'm saved by grace. Well, it's not what I deserve, but I'm saved by grace. Saved by grace. Saved by grace. Anybody in the house tonight been saved by grace? Set you away like that. Yeah. I've been saved by grace. My name is in the book of life, and my sins are washed away. They're all washed away. Saved by grace. I've been saved by grace. It's not what I deserve, but I'm saved by grace. Yeah, it's not what I deserve, but I'm saved by grace. Well, it's not what I deserve, but I'm saved by grace. Saved by grace. Oh yeah, saved by grace. Yep.
Get ready to set sail on the Music City Show Cruise, February 23rd to the 29th, 2020. Sailing to some breathtaking ports of call: Half Moon Cay, Bahamas, Amber Cove, Dominican Republic, and Grand Turk Island. Cabins on this trip of a lifetime start at just $698. 6 days at sea with your favorite Christian music artists: the Nealons, Jeff and Sherry Easter, the Irwins, the Music City Quartet, Jim and Melissa Brady, Michael English, the Jordan Family Band, Tim Lovelace, Wilburn and Wilburn, The Sound, Jeff Stice, Jim Sheldon, the Positive Cowboy, and more. You'll enjoy Bible studies, daily concerts, songwriting sessions, and a piano-only sing-along, luxurious staterooms, an Opry night, and special VIP events. Don't miss out. The Music City Show Cruise, February 23rd to the 29th, 2020. Call and reserve your cabin today. 1-855-346-7735. Visit themusiccityshow.com and sail away with us on the Music City Show Cruise.
The Music City Show Cruise, there's nothing like it. You don't want to miss this Christian vacation of a lifetime. Call our office at 256-459-4769. We'll be glad to mail you a brochure. Or you can log on to jonathanwilburn.com and download a brochure. Or you can call and make your reservation today with the number provided right here, 1-855-346-7735. That's 1-855-346-7735. And you tell them Jonathan Wilburn of Singing Down South sent you to come and be with us on the Music City Show Cruise. It's going to be a blast, and you don't want to miss it.
It is so good to be at the National Quartet Convention tonight, and we are singing songs from a brand new project that we're excited about. I had the privilege of writing this song with a dear friend, Karen Peck, and I can tell you tonight, as I look back over my life, the blessings of the Lord are so extravagant. They're more than my mind can begin to comprehend, and I don't want to take one single blessing for granted. I don't want to take 1 minute of God's favor for granted. And that's what this song talks about. Uncommon blessings are worthy of uncommon praise tonight. You listen as Dean sings it for you.
Lord, may I never forget all of the needs you have met. When I cried in despair, I found you were there every time. I'll never get over the love you showered on me from above. It's not ordinary, the change you have made in my life. Uncommon blessings are poured out each day. Uncommon favor keeps coming my way. Grace overtaking me, uncommon power you display. So I'm gonna offer up uncommon praise.
Ladies and gentlemen, Karen Peck.
When I wake up and take my first breath, I know my best days are ahead. My steps have been ordered. You don't have to walk them alone. Oh Lord, I won't take for granted one thing. There's unending peace that you bring. Oh, just to live in your presence is joy like I've never known. Uncommon blessings are poured out each day. Uncommon favor keeps coming my way. Grace overtaking me, uncommon power you display. So I'm gonna offer up uncommon praise. I'll lift my voice and proudly proclaim, Jesus, 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 I worship your name.
Uncommon blessings are pouring out each day.
Uncommon favor keeps coming my way. Grace overtaking me, uncommon power you display. So I'm gonna offer up uncommon praise. Uncommon
That's my friend Pat Barker and all the Guardians, Uncommon Praise. Next here on Singing Down South, my son singing, It's Not What You Do, It's What He's Done. Wilburn and Wilburn.
I'm so thankful for Christ's love. It goes deeper. It's not what you do, it's what He's done.
I've spent my whole life beaten upon me, always coming up short. sure of who I wanted to be. But then one night an old preacher man helped me find my way. As he raised that old black book up high, I heard another side of grace. It's not what you do, it's what he's done. Who could ever deserve that kind of love? A million years of trying still wouldn't be enough. It's not what you do, it's what he's done. If you've been struggling with that voice in your head, reminding you of your failures and all your regrets, and you wonder how God could ever wanna take you back. Listen. Well, I've got good news for you, my friend. He never left. It's not what you do, it's what he's done. Who could ever deserve that kind of love? A million years of trying still wouldn't be enough. It's not what you do, it's what he's done. His grace is so amazing, God's love is still enough. It's not what you do, it's what he's done. I've spent my whole life beating up on me.
Mr. Jordan Wilburn, my son.
I love this song right here. Have you ever heard people say, even people that are trusting the Lord, I'm trusting Him, but what I'm going through just does not make sense. I love this song. Are you glad to see Austin tonight?
Like a ship without an anchor, you're tossed on stormy seas, drifting in the darkness on the waves so helplessly, searching for a beacon, but there's no light to be found, treading troubled waters, it seems you'll surely drown. But there's an unseen hand working in your circumstance, though you're hurting hard, it can't begin to comprehend. You can place your trust in the Father's providence. Don't ever give up, even when life doesn't make sense. There are angels all around you when there's no hand to hold. Hear the Holy Spirit whisper, it's all in control. So when your faith is fading and fear is raging strong, remember God is faithful, though He seems to take so long. 'Cause there's an unseen hand working in your circumstance, though your hurting heart can't begin to comprehend. You can place your trust in the Father's providence. Don't ever give up, even when life doesn't make sense. Or when dark clouds of confusion come to dim your confidence, hold steady in the storm. The sun will shine again. 'Cause there's an unseen hand working in your circumstance, though your hurting heart, it can't begin to comprehend. You can place your trust in the Father's providence. Don't ever give up, even when I know. Don't ever give up, even when life doesn't make sense. Oh, sometimes life, it doesn't make sense.
Thank you for tuning in to Singing Down South. Every Thursdays at 7 p.m., Saturdays at 4 p.m., Sundays at 9 a.m., and Mondays at noon. God bless you, and until next time, have a great week.
Thank you for listening to Singing Down South with Jonathan Wilburn. More information about your host is available at jonathanwilburn.com. We hope you enjoyed the program today. Please join us again next week for more great Southern gospel music on Singing Down South.